Good morning, everybody. I filmed a video. It was like 20 something minutes long. I turned it off because nothing's set up. Now we've had a little bit of time. The market's starting to go into a more of a, let's say, a predictable pattern. And so here's the setup. Been going cyclical. Been covering that range more and more efficiently. So the battle's on and the volume's rising. So what we're looking for is an opportunity to get in and take advantage of a move. We got our line sitting right up here. It's been respected a few times, right here, right here, and that's our trade basically. So we'll just look for our opportunity to get in. Just had this really consistent down, and then got some action, then a very big response to that. So we'll see what happens at 7:13. We've got some selling going on right there. Price is still a bit jumpy. So in terms of our confidence level in the trade, we're gonna have to match it to what we see in the market. And right now we've got an erratic behaving market. It's like watching somebody with crazy random behavior and trying to tell you what they're about to do next. So we need to treat it like that. You only trust it insofar as what it's doing right now, right now, right now. So we're not going to be holding on. We'll be getting out quickly if we make this trade. Holding above 713, it blasted through, so it's likely to hit the orange lines. I'm seeing more buying. There's the orange line, touched it right there. Let's see the response. Now I'm not trading this one down because I'm seeing buying accelerate. So there's our response on the line. What I'd like to see is what happens at 13. And it looks like we still have some of that jumping around going on. But I'm liking this for actually going up, but I'd like to see it come down a little bit and reach support above our 7-day break. So ideally at 713, just to make it easy on us. Easier the better. So we've got our response. It seems like 713 is holding the line. Don't want to be too aggressive here because remember, we're trusting crazy random behavior today. We don't want to do that if it doesn't look very obvious. So we're still waiting on 713, that price, to show us the truth. Just went below it. So whatever this was is not continuing yet. Now let's see about this line right here. There we go. Decent response. The price action is just all over the place today. You can see it in these wicks. You can see it in the price action, and you can kind of feel it. You know, the more you watch the price action jump around, the more you're just going to be like on edge. So as much as confident as we can be, we just want to make sure that we're only trading in low risk scenarios. You know, another note on that, like crazy random behavior, whenever you're around it, something or someone that's behaving that way, it puts you on edge for a reason, because we like to look at patterns, and when those patterns all of a sudden get disrupted, it shocks our mind, it shocks us, and that can be difficult to be around for long periods of time. And the market is always some degree like that. So you really don't want to get sucked into hyper analyzation, because you will then make chaotic trades. It's an inevitability. So right here, If it hits the opening price, that will be a mean reversion. Basically, it just goes half the distance, comes back half the distance of the previous trend. Doesn't matter what you call it. And we would look for a support right here to go back up. Now, in terms of anticipation, it didn't really do too well on that level exactly before. It went through it. So yeah, there we go. It just went through it again. And this is pretty consistent. We've got a volume spike right here. It just doesn't feel. Now we're on SA. That one actually feels pretty good. So I'm going to get in and immediately exit. And we got in at 40, got out at 53. So that's $13. That was just a quick play right here off of this level, right back up to this level. It's continuing, but again, crazy random behavior. No way, dude. I'll never give you the keys to the car. What more can you expect out of these conditions? This is a showcase of all of our levels here and their effectiveness when the behavior matches. Anyone can do this. You practice. Our version 3 will be released very soon with these new levels. They're incredible, as you can see, and it gives you the framework to form ultimately a hypothesis. And then your experiment with that hypothesis is your trade plan that you stick to. So that went for us pretty quickly. And given the price action today, you know what? $13, that's in the bag. That's good to go. And look, it went further and now it's right back down again as expected. So let's leave it here and walk away with a high five. Okay, guys, have a good one.